Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Palmieri.
Good morning, everybody. Today, there are approximately 130,000 gas stations in the US, with over 1.7 million gas pumps. According to a McKinsey study, we'll have over 6 million EV chargers in the US in another 2 years, and close to 13 million EV chargers in the US by 2030. This is a dramatic EV market growth that shows a paradigm shift of what's happening right now with how drivers fill up their vehicles. We're moving towards a charge everywhere philosophy, where EV drivers can enjoy a better driving experience by plugging in wherever they want to go. With internal combustion vehicles or ICE vehicles, drivers need to locate and drive to a gas station. EV drivers, on the other hand, can charge at locations they like to visit. An EV driver can drive to a mall, or maybe a gym, a hotel, or most importantly for everyone here, they can drive to a restaurant. They'll charge up their car while they shop, while they work out, or they eat a tasty meal. This paradigm shift brings an exciting opportunity for restaurants to engage with EV drivers and gently influence them to visit more often, spend a little bit more money with you, and enjoy a better customer experience. Restaurants that provide a branded EV charging experience have the power to directly connect with EV drivers in real time through an EV charging app that offers personalized rewards and incentives. Now, for fun, if you have a smartphone, please take it out. I'm going to provide you with two options for a driver experience. I'll then ask you to raise your smartphone in the air for which option you prefer. Option number one, drive to a gas station and sit in your car for 20 to 30 minutes looking at the back of a brick building. Or option number two, drive to your favorite restaurant, plug into an EV charger for, again, 20 to 30 minutes, and enjoy your favorite meal, pre-ordered and delivered to your car when you pull in, or to your table when you sit down. Please raise your phone in the air if you prefer the gas station. 1. Thank you. For everyone else, raise your phone if you prefer going to a nice restaurant and charging your car. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thanks for playing. For those of you that chose charging at a restaurant as your preferred option, you already see the intrinsic value of incorporating EV charging to attract EV drivers to your restaurant. Now, there is a major shift happening. Restaurants that embrace EV charging are setting the table to contribute towards enhancing the driver experience while directly increasing sales revenue and brand loyalty. Every day, EV drivers searching for their next charge will see your restaurant showcased on websites such as Google Maps or PlugShare, a dedicated EV charging website. Restaurant brands that make a commitment to EV charging will win the mind share of EV drivers over their competition by engaging with drivers in real time and offering incentives and a tasty meal. Now, if you want to add EV charging, there will be a few important items to consider to ensure that you have the most effective solution for your restaurant. You'll want to pick the appropriate equipment that matches dwell times for your customers. A QSR, for example, should consider a DC fast charging solution that can charge an electric vehicle in 10 to 20 minutes. On the other hand, a luxury steakhouse, you can utilize a lower cost charger that charges in maybe 45 to 60 minutes because that customer is probably going to be there enjoying an appetizer, the steak, and a dessert. There are different business models available where you could decide to either own the infrastructure or you could bring in a third party, such as an owner-operator, to manage the network on your behalf. Those that have strong brand initiatives may want to own the charging infrastructure to maintain that branded experience and customer connection. There are solutions available where a restaurant and an EV owner-operator can even share in the costs and mutually enjoy a split of the revenue. Many different business models are available to suit your needs. For those restaurants looking to add catering or self-performing delivery services, you'll be able to benefit greatly from going electric and using EV charging on site to drive down your operational costs. Imagine who here in their SUV has spent $100 on their truck within the last couple months or weeks. Imagine having EV charging that's being paid for by your customers, but also paying to run and operate your electric fleet. We can even go a step further by adding digital advertising screens that are combined with chargers to make an even stronger impression on your customers and enhance the communication. Regardless of the technology options, however, or the business models, it's important to have a trusted EV expert with you right from the start. This way, your restaurant will have a winning EV charging program and, most importantly, happy, well-fed EV driver customers. Thank you very much, everyone.